mind. We in this thing. I wanted to get it done Monday, but we all know national championship. Pistons won a big game. Um, all that type of stuff, man. Oh, we ain't here, man. So I wanted to do it yesterday, but national championship was yesterday. Like I said, the Pistons was yesterday. So we're gonna get it in today. We'll talk about the wrap up video, whatever y'all want to talk about. Y'all want to talk about shout out to Greg, salute. Y'all want to talk about, team rankings, stats, what went wrong, what went right, whatever y'all want to put the emphasis on. We had people fall through here. We'll put the emphasis on. My dog, he in here. That fool in here. I gave him a couple small marshmallows. He in here banging against stuff to get to these damn marshmallows. But yeah, we know the season went. Let's pull up the record. Give me a second. 1 second. Yeah, we knew how the season went. Drink some hot chocolate. Give me a minute. Get my controls together, man. Hot. So here we go. Here all along. Can't wait to get it chopped off. I let it grow. It's a good thing. Anything you let grow back strong, got a better chance to grow. But in the summer, I can't take it, bro. It'd be too hot. I ain't gonna front the other summer. I don't like my hair to get thick in the summer, but sometimes I let it so I can come back. But oh, he lost the marshmallow. Give me a minute. He lost the marshmallow. Get it. Go boy. Just wonder why he was banging against the wall. This nigga was trying to get the marshmallow. It gone, dog. It gone. So yeah, we here. So the Lions finished last, obviously, in the NFC North and with the worst record in the NFC North. Now they had an opportunity to get the number one pick. I'm out, bro. No more. They actually had an opportunity to get the number one pick. Jacksonville actually beat Indianapolis. So if that was important to you, like to me, that only would have became important if it was a Peyton Manning type of player at the top of the draft. I mean, Von Millerish, Cam Newton, somebody at that type of draft. But they're number two. I got my opinions on who they should take at number two. You guys got your opinion on what they should take at number two. But they went 3, 13 and 1. All right, we gotta remember they added the 17th game this season, and you gotta remember they lost what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Well, 11 they did not win. So they lost 11 straight. Well, they didn't win 11 straight. They had a tie in there as well. Ultimately, that tie is what kept them out the number one pick, which to me, it don't really matter. I got my opinion on it. I'm going to do more research, so I'll give a more broad opinion on it. But yeah, it's the end of the season. To me, at the end, it started to go in the right direction to the point that people really got expectations next year. Now, let me see. And it just got to the point where a lot of people starting to believe, bro. They really starting to believe that this team can really really get it done, bro. And me personally, bro. Hold on. Me personally, bro, I always tread with caution, and always tread with caution because I've been here and done that before. You could tell the Lions fans who've been there, done that, and you could tell the ones who haven't been there and done that. All right, I've been there, done that, and I'm trying to get some team ranks, out of the NFL as far as where they rank, but we just go, all they conversions real quick, real talk. So, Andrew, salute. So I tried to get the overall ranks, but stats only tell half the story. But Andrew, he said we're not going anywhere until they get rid of Jared Goff, and that's kind of really been my point. Because the little bit Jared Goff can do, they're gonna start making adjustments, and they're gonna adjust to Dan Campbell as as an offensive coordinator. So yeah, I'll get there. Just hold that. So overall, man, if you can see this, overall, man, the Lions had a total of 329 touchdowns. The opponents had 372. I mean, just average shit that we know, that we already know. And obviously we seen Anthony Lynn get out of here, so we see him get out of there, and and ultimately he wasn't the right fit. He tried to do what made Jared Goff comfortable. And if you let any quarterback have a green light, they're gonna want to pass every time. And Dan Campbell took the ball out of Jared Goff's hands. One of the things that I actually didn't appreciate, hold on. One of the things that I actually did not appreciate when it came to this roster, I know they ain't got the depth chart. There we go. I didn't appreciate how, so they took the depth chart down already. So, but I didn't appreciate how David Blog didn't get his shot. And they preferred Tim Boyle. I don't know. Blog wife, who was in the Olympics, was the talk of the training camp. And I see him do better as an undrafted free agent than Tim Boyle. That was one of my takeaways. And that's one of my telltale signs is that, Detroit is going to continue to be a mom and pop organization that depends on if we like you or not. And that's why Matthew Stafford kept getting paid. If Stafford wasn't liked, he wouldn't have kept getting paid. He said, I'm proud of the team despite what the record states. The difference is the O-line. They have not had a running attack since I can't say. He remember had James Stewart for a couple of years. I think he featured certainly bright for the running game, but at the end of the day, I can be on the other side of that and say, well, they had a running game and it still didn't work out. Think about that for a minute. They had a running game, and they still couldn't do nothing with Jared. Jared Goff still couldn't do nothing in the pass game. So you also can bring that up. You can say, well, we had a good running game this year, and where did that get us? You know what I'm saying? It got us absolutely nowhere. All right, and also the one thing that concerns me about the running game since we here is that they got a whole bunch of old legs back there. You know what I'm saying? Deandre Swift, man, they got to make a decision. They got to make a decision on old Deandre Swift. And y'all know where I stand on Mr. Deandre Swift. I don't have nothing against him, but if you can't stay healthy as a running back in your first 2 years in the league, I mean, Zeke Elliott, Christian McCaffrey, Saquon Barkley just showing us that if you ain't healthy now, you ain't going to be healthy later. And while he got some value, we don't need him. I keep telling y'all that. Y'all keep saying he our best player. He ain't. And if you consider him his best player, he got longer than I thought to go. He got way longer than I thought to go. And with him, he can't stay healthy. And then he can't run between the tackles neither. He reminds you of Saquon Barkley, a guy who really can't get the tough yards, a guy who just really, he's a guy that just it depends on explosive plays. It ain't like he wear you down like Curtis Martin with 4, 5, 6, then 7 yards. Then later in the game, he bust off like a 20, 30 yard. He a dude that, you know what I'm saying? He if you're lucky, he might get 3 yards to carry. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a dude that gets stronger as the game go. He just a nigga that he just pop one. You know what I'm saying? Defense forget that who he is and how dangerous he is. And, they missed an assignment and he pop a 60, 50-yard run. That's what he is. If you take the 60 and 50-yard runs away, dude, he's a dude that's a 50, 60, 70-yard running back. Now, if you want to talk about his receiving skills, that's fine. He's a really good receiver. But at what cost? Is he LaDainian Tomlinson in the receiving game? This year he had 78 targets, 62 receptions, 452, 2 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? That was him. And those excellent numbers and, 2 touchdowns. But ultimately, when you look at it, bro, get some. You can find another one of him. And obviously, he's a colossal step up from what's my man's name? Amir Abdullah, no doubt about it. He shifty and got the long speed. But then again, He ain't somebody you can carry your franchise. As soon as Dan Campbell start running them through the dirt, a couple games later, got knocked out the game versus Chicago. So before he good around lipping around here, he don't have no value. You got to weigh it up. If I could walk away with a second or third round pick for him, then why not? People say you always trading away the talent, man. Bill Belichick is a master of getting rid of people before it's too late. He's the master of not paying people when they get paid somewhere else. Now, was it the Chandler Jones continue to fulfill what he did? Absolutely. Then you talking about Jamal Williams. I like Jamal Williams a lot, but after he started having those injuries, he started to slow down. He started like an old man running the ball. I thought I seen shades of LeGarrette Blount out there. But Andre Facts, none of it matter if you're not healthy. And and the same thing. Running back is a young man's game. It's a fresh man's game. And he's starting to slow down too. So I agree with you, bro. We should trade Williams to Swift and draft Kenneth Walker. And yeah, that's where I'm at with it, bro. I'm seriously at with it. And I like Kenneth Walker, bro. He can give you a little bit what Swift give you, but a little bit more durability, I think. And he give you a little bit more power. Now, I don't know. We try to look at what Kenneth Walker going to fall in the draft. I can't find that. I can't see nowhere where he third or fifth, first or second, second. Can't find that grade. But then again, people don't like speaking about the facts. They found Craig Reynolds. It's hard to say, man, I go into 2022 season with Craig Reynolds running the rock. Yeah, it's hard to even say. It's hard to even fathom. But then again, we've seen it happen before. If you watch football, the history of football. We watched it before with Mike Anderson and what was it, Gary Anderson, whatever damn run. I think it was Mike Anderson. You watch it with Terrell Davis. You watch it with, the 49ers, that rookie, was it Eli Mitchell or whatever it is, So, even though that was a scheme, Detroit Lions showed that they running the scheme this season. They really is. See, man, I'm not going to just tell y'all what y'all want to hear. Even if people don't want to listen, they want to keep listening to all these other niggas that's lying to y'all. Tell what y'all need to hear. But like I said, at the end of the season, when I'm right, at the end of the day, don't nobody come back and say you right at all. Jeff Okudah, all we hear is people say, "Oh, get Jeff Okudah out of town." Oh, Jeff Okudah ain't no good. We should have took Justin Herbert. We should have took this guy. I told y'all who y'all should have took. But y'all was crying and complaining and swear Okudah was that good. A lot of these dudes just as clueless as Bob Quinn. And that's one of the reasons why we don't have superstar talent. Because they always playing it safe. You got to take chances, bro. Cincinnati took a chance with Vontaze Burfict. You know what I'm saying? It was a chance. It's a chance. Can't get mad at it. But, when they do something right, I say they do something right. And I still believe, I'm going to get to the rookies, I still believe in Levi Onwuzurike. Really do. But I always thought this team was suited up to be a 4-3 team anyway. That's what I thought. Honestly, I always thought this team was suited up to be a 4-3, but historically, that's what we've seen. I think this might come in here and run a cover 2 base scheme. I don't know why I'm just thinking about that. He said, "I agree with you. We should." Okay, I read that one. Said, "Did you see Bama receiver get injured last? I want the Lions to pick him receiver." They got, well, is he gonna come back? I think Meacham coming out. I don't mind taking a middle round pick on Meacham. People say, "Oh, the third was too high." B said, "I said shit." They got a third compensatory coming to him. I think they got a fourth or fifth and a sixth compensatory. So, they got, middle round picks to take a chance on. Take both of them. I'm willing to red shirt because a lot of these dudes red shirt. Look at Rashad Penny, bro. They declined real quick. They declined his option for this year. And at 25 years old, he started to pick it up at the end of the season when he got healthy. He really started. Okay, I can take it. He really started to pick it up. 137. Okay, we seen the flash, 16 rushes. 135, 170, 190 versus Arizona. I mean, he really started to pick it up. So, I mean, you might have a chance to bring him in. If you don't like Walker, him and Reynolds could be the 1-2 punch. Now, the issue about Godwin in the bouquet is that Godwin in the bouquet start fumbling the ball. But you got to remember, he literally just converted into a running back. He was a safety. He literally just converted into a running back. Jamar Jefferson, he couldn't stay healthy. So, like I said before, Craig Reynolds is on the practice squad. Can you depend on Craig Reynolds, and could you depend on Kenneth Walker, or could you depend on or Rashad Penny to come in? That's the question. And to come in and carry the load. But with that offensive line, I think me and Greg can get out there and get 3-4 yards to carry, bro. And then next year you come in, you get Frank Ragnow back. The only question on the offensive line is health and if will High Tide come back. Will he restructure this deal and come back? And at that point, why wouldn't he? You know, but then again, he's from Texas. He might want to go back down to Texas. I ain't mad at him. I think he went to TCU. I don't know if he's from there. Golf trash, give me Malik Willis. This golf Kool-Aid is getting old. Joe Louis Johnson. Hey, hold on to that, bro. I'm gonna get there. Just hold on to that question, please. You and Greg hold on to another question I asked Greg to hold on to. Can't remember what it was. Hopefully you remember. I'm not trading, so if y'all crazy, just watch him. He a beast on another team. Well, then again, that's on another team, bro. They said the same thing about Stafford, and congratulations, Stafford. He got a great game, got a great opportunity to get his first playoff win. Not mad at him, but at the end of the day, bro, you know, you got to, okay. I like that question. I like the Josh Giddey picture. I ain't even tripping. So, you know, people say, well, you can't trade Deandre Swift. At the end of the day, okay, I want y'all to look at this. Well, this ain't what I want y'all to look at. So between the last 2 years, he started 4 games. Well, the stars don't matter because we know what's about that. He played 26 games. You know, started 8 of them. Come on, out of possible what? You had 17 games. Come on, man. Out of possible, like, you know, what? 32 games he could have started or some shit like that. Out of possible 32. At the end of the day, I could find another Deandre Swift. I could take Kenneth Walker. I don't need another receiver, and I don't need another slot receiver. That's a fact. What you need is somebody like this. Okay? This is what you need right here. This is what y'all need. This is who we should have picked. But you know what? I'm not going to just, this is what we need. Okay? This guy. All right? Y'all see what I'm saying? These are the type of guys we need. We don't need Mr. Injury Prone, Mr. Scatback, Deandre Swift 2.0, 1.5. You know, we don't need Mr. Jacobs, who got, I'm not going to get personal, but never really seen, him kind of put it together. Talented guy. All right? You need a nice 1-2 punch or you need a workhorse. Now, if you sit here and tell me you rather have Jonathan Taylor over DeAndre Swift, then, that's your preference, but, put the Coke 45 down. Or put the, aristocrat down, okay? So, I look at his contract, right? And the question I posed to the chat, real quick, in Toxic World, is DeAndre Swift a guy that you can build with? Just the question, is DeAndre Swift a guy you can build an offense around? All right, so this ain't over. This ain't whatever the other one is. So right now, after this season, after next season, he got 2 more years left. All right, so you got a decision to make. All right, you can wait until next season. You could think about paying him. I'm trying to spot Sports Track. You could think about paying him. I can't find his contract on Sports Track. Maybe it's it. Yeah, it is. We could think about paying him. My thing is, or you can replace him. And running backs are a dime a dozen for one. We've seen a couple running backs get their second contract and they ain't done nothing. Christian McCaffrey and Ezekiel Elliott, they ain't done nothing with their second contract. So you're gonna pay him a whole bunch of money like Romeo Core, he gonna come back and do nothing. That's my thing about it. Or you can trade, you can do something with him, get some capital for him, and you can find somebody younger, then you can just do the same thing to them. You don't pay running backs. They're a dime a dozen. If you do pay them, you pay them because they're good on and off the field, great in the locker room. Too many options, especially you got this offensive line, which you eventually got to pay Ragnar. Well, you just paid Ragnar, I believe. I don't know if you did, but you eventually got to pay some of these dudes. Okay? If I get a guy like Craig Reynolds who can run through this line, I give him a running mate like Walker or whoever else, I'm fine with it. DeAndre Swift is not essential to win it. Okay? Y'all forgot he dropped that ball against against Chicago last year. He's not essential. No matter how much y'all love him, how much y'all let the splash plays, he ain't Barry Sanders. He ain't dependable. He can't get the tough yards. He's a scat back. He's somebody who can come out on a wheel route. He can come out on the Texas route, a circle route. He can come out on the option route. Man, I don't need that. Need a nigga like Jonathan Taylor who's gonna run that bitch. Then he can catch the ball straight up and down. He just you can't depend on him. And if you do make it to the playoffs, man, oh, my shoulder, my toe hurt, man. It's not personal. I just don't think he the dude you lean on. You missed again. Should have took Taylor, bro. We gonna be straight. Golf already bring him back enough. Gonna be straight. All right, Golf, bring him back for another year and see what goes. It's crazy. You want to trade? You want to trade Swift? Why wouldn't you? Why wouldn't you trade Swift, bro? I just like you to come on and tell me, bro. I don't mind you come on. You can speak your opinion as long as you keep the vulgar to the minimum. You come on and spit your opinion. Tell me, why should I keep Swift? Why shouldn't I keep Swift? And if I could pick up some picks and end up with Kenneth Walker or somebody comparable, why should I keep Swift? You know, through what? Through 33 games, he only started 8. No, dude, did I watch the same games that everybody else watched this season, bro? You know what I'm saying? Just because he can break off, this ain't Madden, bro. This ain't Madden. This ain't Madden, dude. You need somebody you can count on through the trenches, and he not that guy. I don't care what nobody say. I don't care what nobody say. If you can, them workhorse running backs are a dime a dozen. I don't want to make this about him. If they keep him, I'm not crying. I'll just see the value in the flipping. You know what I'm saying? If I get Craig Reynolds or somebody run like that, I'm fine for the minimum. Then when it's time to pay them, I flip their ass too like a penny. Not at all. He's injury prone. People don't tend to see that, bro. Like, people was cool with them running that card up there for Ebron or running that card up for TJ Hockenson. They ain't even making no impact, bro. No, Hockenson is good, bro, but he ain't making no impact. He not going to change your life. He not. Noah Fant not really doing shit over there in Denver neither. They put faith in the wrong people. They put faith in the wrong people, bro. And then you draft all these guys, and who's a superstar? I'll wait. Who's a star on the Lions, bro? Who a star, bro? Real talk. Who you think could be a star year in and year out in the future? Amani Oruwariye, bro? Maybe Walker. Maybe some McNeil or Tracy Walker. Maybe Charles Harris. Offensively, who you say, man, that nigga star? Who you say, man, he might make the Pro Bowl at least 2 or 3 times? Who? I'll just wait. Offensively, who? Hockenson and who else other than the lineman? Who you say, man, I go down to Fort Field to watch him catch that ball and run that bitch in? Nobody, bro. I'm not being fake with y'all. So how you know he ain't got nothing? He ain't gone nothing. Who got nothing? Who you talking about? He was a rookie last. Who you talking about? Who we talking about? Levi Anazorki? Anazorki, that's what we talking about. He was a rookie. He dropped the ball, bro. Either you a big time player or you not. Remember Lee Evans dropped the ball for the Ravens to go to the championship? That year? Lee Evans ain't never did shit after that. How about them? Oh, I got the Cowboys going to the Super Bowl, player. You know that. Got them winning it versus the Bengals. I know I'm wrong. Just my wild prediction. He another AK. Alvin Kamara, like, come on. Okay. I'm glad you brought that up. We might do a part 2 of this video. Let me tell you something about Alvin Kamara. One of my homies, he's a Bear fan. He's been saying this for years. He's been saying this for years, bro. I kind of ignored him until this offseason. That nigga ain't shit neither. Not as running back. He ain't never had over 1,000 yards, dude. Check it out. He had 17 games to get 1,000 yards. I'm just saying. I mean, you look at his stats right here, man. 728, 833, 779, 932, 898. Come on, man. He played 13 games. You notice? Do you know Jim Brown? Let me just show y'all about Jim Brown. I really want to get to different things, but I figured this would happen. I'm glad that y'all keeping this dialogue. Let me tell you something about Jim Brown, bro. Tell you something about Jim Brown. This motherfucker, man. Something about old Jimmy, bro. This nigga had 12 games and 1,257 yards, 1,329, 1,527, 942. Come on, 12. You talking about 14. Look at these numbers, bro. And he retired in his prime, bro. Look at these numbers that Jim Brown put up. He played no more than 14 games a season. Then look at this, 12. Jim Brown is the LeBron James of / Michael Jordan of National Football League history. Do you know how big Jim Brown was, man? He was 6'2". Jim Brown can play in any era. Okay, I just want to do piss stop. This shit is a receiver playing running back. This is Ahmad-Ra St. Brown. And this is Debo Samuels playing receiver. This is all it is. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, bro. This nigga ain't LaDainian Tomlinson, Marshall Faulk. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker is Amir Abdullah with my team boost package or something. You know, I mean, they ain't saying much about Kamara. Kamara can't run any tackles nowhere. That's why he always bouncing it outside. So I ain't saying much. I don't want another Alvin Kamara. I want Jim Brown, Jonathan Taylor. I want a real man's running back. You know what I'm saying? You listen to Chicago, I'm listening to Kiss. You feel what I'm saying? TJ, Swift not. Who's Swift making the Pro Bowl over? Is he making over Leonard Fournette, David Montgomery, Aaron Jones? Shit, he don't even make in his own conference. Dalvin Cook in his own division. He don't even be. Well, come on. Okay, where would you rank Deandre Swift as the best as the running back in the NFC of most years? Okay, you say Cal Cook, Jones, David Montgomery, Leonard Fournette, Alvin Kamara. If you don't want to say him, Christian McCaffrey, maybe Antonio Gibson better than him. I said maybe. Other than that, that's about it. You know, maybe Cam Akers, but he ain't showed enough. So that's at least 7 running backs that I could think of better than him on a good year. At least 7, maybe 6. Hockenson, St. Brown, Swift. Oh, okay, you said Swift. I mean, where do y'all get the point that Swift can be a Pro Bowl caliber player? I don't deny the other one. Where? And you started 8 games the last 2 years. I mean, I don't know where you get where he could be a Swift. I mean, how many games they won without Swift this year? Hold on. I want to point out to something. This ain't no coincidence. How many games they won without Swift this year? Did Swift play the Arizona game? Hold on. No. Okay, I want to prove my point real quick. Okay, the 2 wins they got, Deandre Swift didn't play. You know, that coincidence. When they started winning, Deandre Swift didn't play. But shout out to Mr. Khan. Salute. Like the suit, brother. You know, so if Swift's such an impact player, you don't want me to go back to last year. So, I mean, why they winning games with Swift out and they losing games with Swift in? Just trying to get y'all to open y'all brain up, bro. No one, bro. It's sad because I think St. Brown's our best player. Oh, yes, Amon-Ra St. Brown is a problem. You know, once you get Hockenson back and once they find the number 1 man, you gotta have to pick up because Josh Reynolds is a good 2. Him and Josh Reynolds could share being the 2. Once you get you a number 1, he's gonna be unguardable. So that's not sad, bro. Hockenson, he good year in year out. He just ain't had too much help. And when he got injured, then St. Brown took off. So that's 2. You know what I'm saying? I believe more in Craig Reynolds than DeAndre Swift because his durability, not because his talent. The Lions could go on 17, and they could remind me of the Eagles this year. 10-7. Well, the thing about the Eagles, bro, y'all already jumping the gun. All right, I used to do this shit when I was young. They would start off slow, be 1-9 or 2-7 or something like that, and then they would make this run at the end of the season. The next season, they'd let you right back down. Not saying that's gonna happen, but that's the odd. When you look at the Eagles got a defensive player of the year candidate in Darius Slay. Their front 7 is good. All right. Their quarterback, he was pretty good, but he could run. They had a lot of running backs and stuff. So, you might be right, but I wouldn't bet against it or with it. The new regime gonna get more stars. Okay. I agree with that. Amon-Ra St. Brown is going to be a top target. Yeah, only if they get him a number 1. Because what's gonna happen is they're going to figure out what Jared Goff do. You know what I'm saying? So then they're going to take him away. So if they don't get him a number 1 target or somebody could be a number 1, they're going to be able to just, bracket him. Even with Swift and Hockenson coming out the backfield, so they got to get somebody that can stretch the field like Jamar Chase and be a number 1. That's the question. So they can't key in on those dudes underneath. Start of the rebuild. Well, I think it started last season. They hit on so many great, just different on players last year. Now it's time. If they do what they did last offseason, I'm fine with that too. He said NFL different. He said we're Jonathan. Well, at the end of the day, we all know who fault that is. We all know who fault that is. Hold on. And I like this kid too. We all know who fault that is. He said, Where's Jonathan Taylor? Nah, I just leave that up there for you real quick. That can answer your question. I'll let you look at it real quick. I'll let you marinate on it real quick. I'll let you serenade on it. There you go. There you go, right kick. And I like Carson Wentz talent. I think he got the talent to be one of the best quarterbacks, top 10 year in, year out. But, once you start touching him a little bit, you start rubbing on his jersey a little bit, you start pulling on him a little bit, you know what it is. Who would you pay to get on the team in the offseason? Nobody. I wouldn't pay a damn soul. Maybe Quadre Diggs. Depending what my strategy would be. Maybe Christian Kirk. I don't know about Christian. Let's take that back. Who was good dude I would pay, man? Hold on, man. That's a great question. Hold on. Who was the dude I pay? It's one of well, he got hurt. Hold on, he got hurt. I think it was Michael Gallup. He got hurt. Mike Williams. Mike Williams probably be the guy I'd probably pay. Mike Williams. Maybe I sign Godwin in good faith, but we got enough slot receiver. You take your pick. Robinson a little older. I think he deserved to win. So really, and some of these dudes might get tagged. They don't get a quarterback. I take Fitzpatrick if he come back. Really think about it, man. Quadre, y'all boy Eric Ebron up for sale, up for free agency. So it depends. It really depends. But if I'm them, and that kid from Ohio State is the real deal, personally, it comes down to Wilson and Kyle Hamilton for me. So far, I haven't looked at everybody. NFL is a passing game now. Offenses are more prone to throw a lot more. They started out the drive with back-to-back throws and offensive lines. Not even that good no more. NFL is very difficult. Well, you tend to have to beat the trend. It's like everybody want to shoot the threes like Golden State. You got to post. You got to go inside. The closer you are to the bucket is, the better percentage you got to shoot. It's no different. Everybody want to go with the trend. You got to beat the trend. The trend in NFL, how do you beat Patrick Mahomes? How do you beat Aaron Rodgers? You keep the ball out their hand. You stop the run. You get after the passer. And you run the ball. You know what I'm saying? You got to have a quarterback who can make enough throws. You don't have to match Rodgers throw for throw. You don't have to match Mahomes throw for throw to beat him. Beating great quarterbacks, even Peyton Manning, he's taking them out their rhythm by grinding up the clock and ball control. You get after you stop the run, you get after the pass, or you take care of the football. It's not even 5 things you do to beat guys like that. It's not hard. Anybody who run the ball best in this playoffs is probably end up winning it. They're gonna win it. Why did Tom Brady didn't win the Super Bowl last year? They ran the football with Leonard Fournette. So we'll see. Levi can be a star. McNeil, I agree. I agree. I just said that. They need Swift to get over the hump, but they don't. I'm telling you that right now. They don't. Said, bro, Swift wasn't even starting. Well, at the end of the day, when he did start, what happened? He ran the ball 30-some times versus the Steelers. I think they ran the ball again the next week, and then as soon as he got touched on Thanksgiving, he went to sleep. Oh, my shoulder. They was playing AP over Swift. Well, yeah, that's true. Because he was a rook. Come on, was he a rook, man? Jonathan Taylor was a rookie last year. Running backs only get 3 years, 4 years max on the contract. Next one. Said the Lions pick up Evan O'Neal. Well, my thing is this, bro. He gonna have to play at guard, bro. I forgot. People said that Swift extension, Decker extension kick in next year, so you're not gonna be able to do that, bro. You got to play him at guard and then kick him at left tackle. So that would make no sense. Unless you was willing to eat the cap with Taylor Decker, but then that's 3 years. That's 2 years in a row you eating the cap. If I'm gonna eat the cap, it's gonna be for somebody like Deshaun Watson or Russell Wilson or somebody amongst that caliber player. You feel me? So if I'm gonna eat the cap, it ain't gonna be for him. If I'm gonna eat that cap, it's gonna be for a quarterback. Not even for a nigga like Devontae Adams. It's gonna be a quarterback. Or somebody like, somebody a young elite pass rusher. Some Lion fan wanted to trade Hawk. That's well. At the end of the day, I understand trading Hawkinson. I do. Because they don't utilize the tight end enough. So I understand it. They don't utilize him like Mark Anderson or whatever the dude name for Ravens. We're gonna need to draft Georgia middle linebacker and the later rounds. That nigga gonna be gone in the second. No less than the third. So later, yeah, you talking about like sooner than later. You think Stephens gonna make an impact? What did he tear up? That's a great question. What did he tear up? I forget. But honestly, bro, he really ain't no fit for him. Because if you think about it, Reynolds and old boy St. Brown can work the slot. You know what I'm saying? So really, you just need somebody to go on the outside and stretch the field. He's an inside receiver. He can do some things on the outside, but he's a secondary slot receiver. You need somebody that can stretch the field and be a number one in ins and outs and all that. Okay, hold on. I can find my. He said Swift not trash. I haven't said he was trash. If he was trash, now we wouldn't be able to trade him. I'm just telling you, be smart. Get rid of that. Get rid of him and Williams now and get you some picks while you still can. Now, if you turn around, he run for 2,000 yards one year, I'll be the first person to kiss your ass and say I was wrong. I'll be the first person to say, man, my bad, bro. I was wrong about him. My bad. But you know how I am. I've been around long enough. I'd rather be safe than sorry. I'm from the school of Bill Belichick. But, okay, what else we talking about? What else you want to talk about? Jared Goff, which I think I talked about Jared Goff enough. What else we talk about? Well, yeah, Tracy Walker. What we doing with Tracy Walker? What y'all doing with Tracy Walker? If y'all don't know, Tracy Walker contract is up. They say he's been here for 4 years. I'm like, where? Them 4 years blew by. So, yeah, he done. See right here. He done. What y'all do with Tracy Walker is the question. I mean, I'm not paying him record-breaking money, but I like to bring him back. For a guy who had a label in coverage and being a really good coverage, I remember Tracy Walker was a converted safety. I mean, he's a converted corner to safety. But he done a great job of being in the box. So when you got Tracy Walker, because today the safety positions are interchangeable. You know what I'm saying? The free dude with the strong dude and the strong dude with the free dude. How you both got to be able to get in the box. Like Buda Baker, you got to play the deep half. You got to play the deep middle. You got to rob. You got to be in the box. You got to support the run. So at the end of the day, the question is like, can you afford to get rid of him? And if that's the case, then, do you feel pretty good in Dean Marlowe? You feel good at Will Harris? Are we switching Will Harris to corner? Do you think you can put Okuda at corner? Do you think you can put, convert Bobby Price back to corner? That's what you got to understand. And one thing about Walker is he's solid. You know what you get? You get a guy that can cover. You get a guy that can play outside. He can play inside. He can play in the box. He want to be here. So that's the thing about Walker. For the right price, even if it's a little more, I think it's important. Then you lose another draft pick. I don't think you can afford to let him walk. But then also you got to pay Amani Ararie. So, I mean, I think they could do both. Because I think if we are being smart, I don't think we getting Deshaun Watson, no matter if he's here for a dispensary or not. I think we will be having a quarterback on a rookie deal. That's what this should be, or by 2020, the 2023 season. Okay, or Jared Goff on a cheaper deal. So, like I said before, I like Walker. He do everything on the field. He everywhere. He make tackles. He can cover a little bit. Or you bring in old boy Quadre Diggs back. He 28. He pretty young. Let me see what our options are. Hold on, my bad. Let's see what our options are. Let's see what our options are. Oh, you got Marcus Williams from the Saints. They tagged him. I mean, he the one that let Stephon Diggs score that touchdown in the playoffs. I think people done forgot about that shit by now, but I ain't forget. But he was a rookie, so you can look at the draft. All right, Obviously, I like Kyle Hamilton, but I would like to pair Kyle Hamilton with somebody to make that a strength. So, Devin McCourty, he ain't going nowhere. The Honey Badger, would he come to Detroit? I don't know. He's 29 years old. Marcus Williams, he's 25 years old in the New Orleans Saints. Quadre Diggs, he only 28, he'll be 29 pretty soon. Whoever the hell Marcus Mays is. Keanu O'Neal, he old, he younger, my bad. More of a box guy. Terrell Edmonds from Pittsburgh. I think they might bring him back. Like Xavier Woods, I think he played for the Cowboys. So, boy Miles Killebrew, Ja'Kissy Tart. I don't know about him. That's my 49 boy. Sendejo, he's still playing. Obviously, you see Tracy Walker. I mean, obviously, if we trying to hit a smash hit, that's gonna make splashes. Obviously, it's either gonna be the Honey Badger or Marcus Williams is gonna be a guy. I think the Honey Badger gonna go back. Leader. He will bring some leadership to this defense. He'd bring championship caliber no matter what happened this year. Turn his life around. Great for some of these younger guys in the locker room. You instantly getting a leader, emotional leader on defense. That's what you're getting in the Honey Badger. All right, then you look at Marcus Williams. He was a high commodity. He got tagged last year. I think around $10 million. So another good player. Come from one of the best, if not the best defense in the league, and don't even miss the playoffs, the New Orleans Saints. So, you got some options at safety. But I think it's important to at least try to bring Tracy Walker back. He said, no, Walker can go keep. What's going on? I think 4 years, 25, 30 will get it done for who? Walker. Might be a little less. What's up, B?
What's going on, man? Leave them safeties alone, man. Save that cash, man. Quit trying to cash out on these safeties, man. Heck yeah, you bring back Walker. He want to leave, you franchise tag him. Then you take Hamilton, and then you find a way how you could dispose of Walker. But no need for us to be held hostage by the safety position. Like, bro, you can be replaced.
Which one would you?
We get that pressure up there, we'll forget all about Tracy Walker back there.
What you think about Honey Badger bringing leadership and championship
Honey
caliber?
Badger want the bag.
He making around 15 now.
So. Leave him alone. Don't touch him. Don't touch him.
You might as well pay a 14. If he get 14 a year, would you touch him?
No, I'd rather pay Tracy Walker. He's younger.
I agree, bro. He said if Walker out of Michigan State is in the top of the second, I'm taking him. Oh yeah.
Let's not get caught up in the running back hype, man. You could probably get him in the third.
Conversation.
You could probably get him in the third. Everybody just sensationalized by the home team guys.
That nigga, Walker. Hey, he's special. He's
special, but a running back is a running back. Everybody in the league gonna wait for a second round, third round too. They don't care.
Shit, you get him and let him and Craig Reynolds run the backfield, man.
But they only as good as the line is.
Oh, that line fire, bro.
I know, so it ain't no need to jump for a Kenneth Walker.
I'll take him, bro. Maybe I'm getting caught up in the hype.
I just see us bleeding more at linebacker to even think
about.
I agree.
Yeah, I like the dude from Georgia. He's small though, but I like him.
Yeah, he is small, but he moves. His other homeboy was smooth, who beasting on the Bears though.
Who?
What's my boy? The linebacker that's a beat.
Leonard Floyd? Leonard Floyd.
No.
They
real Raekwon Smith. They
both was Georgia. I get them them twisted, bro.
Wee. Yes. I hope he like that if we take him. You know what I'm saying?
But he got the same size, at least he's the same size as Wagner.
Bobby Wagner?
Yeah, Bobby Wagner is shit for 6 foot.
But Bobby Wagner is about 243 pounds of muscle.
True. We might have to
that's different when they coming up the middle and he can hit them and they don't move forward no more.
Well,
they're going to keep moving forward after they hitting the Kobe Dean.
That's the thing. Like I said, man, Deandre Swift daddy a bodybuilder. Sending old boy to train with them for the summer.
Shoot, that nigga huge.
That nigga train with them for a minute.
Man, I bet he behaved his whole life. I'll tell you.
Oh, you ain't lying, bro. You already know. You already know, bro. You got all A's. Yup.
His daddy walk in the classroom. He instantly pissing his pants if they called him.
You ain't lying. You ain't lying. You ain't lying. That's probably why that nigga's a running back right now.
Bro, you see a Monroe daddy back in the day?
Mm-hmm. You didn't see did you see the HBO special with them?
No, I didn't know
Oh,
the
hold
daddy.
on, man. Look, I remember watching this shit like a few years ago. They had an HBO special about them. I didn't know it was him, but I remember watching the special and all them niggas speak like 3 languages and shit.
Yeah, bro. Like,
And
what
they
the
had a
who
whole
is
HBO
this guy?
special, and I think it might be longer than this. And the daddy was like, what you say about people pushing your kids too hard? You like, man, basically said F them. Hold on, I'm gonna pull this shit up, bro. But yeah, his dad, they had they spotlighted them niggas on HBO. They had like a whole little mini documentary on them. I had forgot that it was them.
He
Your
got
dad
him
don't
up.
play no shit.
He got him up.
Here, I'm gonna see the link. You get a chance. I send this to
That's why.
Mike.
That's why Monroe out there, little as heck, still moving people out the way.
Yeah, I mean, his dad and his mom is just as hard as them on the books. She like from like Germany, and she hard on them in the books, man. He said that what your kids say about y'all with the high school is they said we was made in a lab or some shit. He said because they never seen people like them speak 3 languages. You can tell they didn't get in trouble, bro.
Oh yeah, they far from the hood. I guarantee you, they ain't no
They ain't
no
even think
urban
about getting in
activity.
trouble. Yeah.
He danced like he's from the hood, but I guarantee you, he's
No, nigga,
nowhere near urban
well,
activity.
USC is right in the middle of the hood. It's like it's like it's like U of D. It's like
Oh
they
yeah,
just
I
moved a
know.
couple. Yeah, they
But
moved
some
that shit
people
right in
just
the
stay on
hood.
campus. You
And they did
dig?
I think they did like martial arts too. So you get your ass with too fucking with them. They did all that shit. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah, the St. Brown boys, they probably was legendary in the hood.
That's Prince Hakeem right there. That's what we gonna call
Yeah,
him.
some light skinned niggas that's thorough. He said, of course, if Walker's available at the top of the second round, you have to take him. That meant that we have to trade someone in the running back. Well, yeah, you probably trade both of them.
We run the ball well. Why would we do an urgency move when we run the ball well? Address everything you really need help with. I mean, if
But,
we run the ball
if
well, why
you
we got to
look,
go for the running back?
but if you look at the end of the day, you got Reynolds. You really don't know what you got in Inkabuchi because he keep fumbling the ball at Jamar Jefferson. But you get something for them. Oh boy, only started 8 games for the Lions. Deandre Swift, he always getting injured.
Seriously, you talk in that area, you might be talking Daxton Hill.
Okay, cool. I mean, yeah, you could be, but that's if you pass up on old boy.
Got
And
to.
you very well could pass up on old boy, but we don't know how the board gonna shake out. It's already somebody in the first round that's gonna slide.
Absolutely.
And then you always remember they got a third. They at least gonna get a third or a fourth and a fifth.
And 9 times out of 10, that slider is a running back. So it ain't no urgency. Just play your hand, and you might get the guy you want in the third.
Yeah, might.
You
But
what I'm saying?
you remember too, they got 2/3 already. So if they were to
So
move a
you
Williams,
could definitely move up that in the
yeah,
third and get them.
if you was to move a Williams or in a Swift, you have more picks. That's what I was telling people.
But them first 3 picks, though, if it don't get no trade going, man, we can't do no running back there, dog. We can't, bro. Come on now.
I think they could, bro. I really do think they could. If they flip one of them 2 running backs or both of them, I definitely could see that. Then they still in line to get 2 more compensatory picks possibly.
But that's a big if. You said flip one of them.
Yeah, if at least they locked in for 3, but they might get at least five of them. But like I said before, I think it's at the point where they gotta take best talent, bro. At the top of the draft, it started at the top of the draft. They gotta take best talent. Then they can turn that first.
Man, I seen you take that Deshaun Watson jab, talking about he out here at the dispensary. Y'all do me dirty. I get y'all exclusive.
No. Let me say no. He got a dispensary in Detroit. They said.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He owned it. That's why he was here. Somebody told me he owned a dispensary.
Just like Bogdan.
No, you ain't gonna do. I ain't throw no brother on the bus. I don't do shit like no. This one's telling me he owned a dispensary in Detroit. He part of the ownership group.
And Lefty's Cheesesteaks is a business that started here, and he owns several of those.
Okay,
he started one in Houston down there, so he real cool with that owner there.
Oh, bring a burger up here with your ass. How about that?
And it's a crazy thing because I also looked today and it said that the Dolphins owner said he is not going to pursue Deshaun.
Okay. Well, he said he's not pursuing Jim Harbaugh neither. I believe when I see him. He's from Detroit. He's from Detroit.
Yeah,
he's from Detroit too.
He don't want to take Harbaugh away from Michigan. He loved Michigan. They love him from Michigan, dog.
They might jump his ass. He do that. He might jump his ass. But they say he gone. They pretty much saying he gone, bro.
But they say Deshaun, he's not interested in Deshaun, and that's interesting. They have the assets. And the other team with the assets is the Eagles, but Jalen Hurts is playing ball. They're
Oh
not
boy,
going
got
to give
fired
up
too
none of
though.
their. They got 3
Oh,
first-rounders. The Eagles do, and they're not
oh
going
boy
to do
got
it.
fired too. Oh boy got fired too. Joe Judge, and they got 2 firsts.
Yeah, they do got 2, but we got the number
Russell
2
Wilson coming.
overall pick.
Russell
And they
Wilson
said,
coming. Hold on,
and
Russell
Pete
Wilson
this
going
though.
over there.
But Pete
Mm-hmm.
this, they said they want a couple picks and a player. There you go, Deandre Swift, the 2nd pick overall, and we give them that first pick in the 2nd round. You get a player.
I look here, man. I'm willing to go all the first round picks the next 2 years and a couple of our compensatory picks to get Watson, and they can have Williams and Swift.
I mean, normally you would have to do that, but we own the number 2 overall pick, though.
Yeah,
You see,
true.
it's a significant height and value there because they could take that pick and trade back and get more picks and duplicate.
He mad. He about to be talking shit because I said Wilson headed to New York. Go ahead and talk your shit when you're ready to unmute.
I think Russell Wilson. Oh, that would be dope.
Yeah, they got all the picks. I told you, and they fired Joe Judge.
He ain't going there. He's staying in Seattle. Don't even bring up Russell.
Y'all gonna pick up Lamar Jackson though, bro. He said he watched the Pistons game tonight. They playing again tonight? Yeah, they is playing tonight.
Yep.
What I tell y'all, Cade and Sadiq Bey 1-2 punch.
You was right. You was right.
I told y'all.
Remember about a week ago, I was ready to turn Sadiq in.
I had
my receipt, and I was going back to the store with Sadiq.
But I tell y'all, man, he could do so much. They could feature him in the post. I told y'all when they started that backup coach, that assistant coach is a way better coach for the team, bro.
Way better.
He way better.
God. He understand these youngins better, man.
Then that nigga was spreading out, doing a high pick and roll. And K was playing like Luka last night, bro. But he was dishing it more.
He let Josh Jackson get his minutes.
Yeah,
it was a good game, man. You know,
it was, bro. And he just like when they went down, he like that. Remember, your coach couldn't make it to the game. They put the sister coach in. Let's do what y'all want to do. That's what that was. That's what that was, bro. They was spacing the floor. They was doing high pick. Even Killian got in a pick and roll and dished it out to K. They was spacing the floor better last night, bro. If you're gonna play on the perimeter, you got to have somebody cutting baseline like Rip Hamilton used to, and that's what like Diallo and Josh Jackson was doing last night.
And they say Casey coming back tonight, though. I'm like,
I'm happy he good though.
I'm happy he healthy.
Yeah, that virus taking out the old heads, bro. But the offense they run with old boy in there, that's what they should be doing, bro. That's exactly. And then Corey Joseph started to kind of slide to his natural role last night. We're in that corner and he can make the extra pass. Like they corners with Diallo, Jackson, and Corey Joseph is the perfect people to be in the corners. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like Diallo, but old boy was looking like Shaq last night on the Pistons, though, especially with Stewart winning there. Yeah, that nigga was looking like Shaq. But yeah, that's how you that's how you got to play them. And then, did you notice the electricity in the arena last night, bro?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's coming back, man.
Yeah, that's how you got to play, bro. They got to play with that spacing and that high pick and roll. Once they keep doing that, bro, and they keep running, when Olenek come back, they going to win some games, bro. I'll tell you that right now. They play like that, they going to win a lot of games, bro. Yeah. They got the talent, bro. That's how Cleveland is, bro. Cleveland, they let Garland do what he want to do in that perimeter, especially with old boy gone.
Because Garland is unstoppable.
Yep.
Flat out.
When Colin Sexton left,
too quick. Players be trying to play him like they don't want to get embarrassed, and I feel it though, because man, he's so shifty left and right. You gonna hit the deck, bro, if you try to play him hard, dog.
No, the funniest shit was Bay and Kay Cunningham was owning Bojanovic last night. They was killing him.
Oh man, he got stone feet too. He didn't stand a chance, man.
They was cooking. There's niggas that know Bay can cook like that. I'm like, yeah,
Bay. He got a nice little ISO game. He need to do that more.
He could post too, bro, and he can facilitate a little bit. He perfect. He say, "Can we always move cool to the safety?" But Amani Rory just endorsed him at corner. He said he'd be doing good in practice. It's gonna be interesting, man, because him and Romeo come out.
They might be thinking, what N'Fela Marmu. He's 6'2".
Who?
Then again, he was the rookie from Syracuse.
He
played with some jig stride for stride up the field.
Devontae Adams.
Yeah.
Only reason Adams caught that ball because he got injured.
Yeah, bro. Like he got some potential, dog. That dog, he a young. Brad Holmes is impressive, bro. He's impressive.
Oh no, when he come to DBs, he with Martin Mayhew was supposed to be. I'll be right back. Hold on. Y'all can take over. Go ahead, Tune.
All right. Yeah, but on the Kuda move to safety, it wouldn't be a bad idea because let's just be real. Him being a cornerback, he's not really good with his back to the basket, Detroit. He's not. But he can cover ground and he's a great tackler. So maybe putting him back there at the safety, letting them play it from a bird's eye view, we might be able to get some of those results out of them. Not third overall results, but we might be able to get some production there. So let's not all the way close the door on Okudah, but just crack it just a little bit because he ain't been good for Detroit. He hasn't been good. But anyway, let me keep it back going. Deshaun Watson is the topic that I love to talk about, Detroit. And, hey, like I said, the owner said that he's not going to pursue, and Jalen Hurts is playing good in Philly. Those are the teams that was the biggest threats as far as bidding goes for Watson. I mean, yeah, they're better teams, but they don't have better deals, Detroit. Okay, and Deshaun Watson has recently been spotted here, scoping out the town secretly.
He was getting a call from the motor drunk. He ain't trying to play football now.
I mean, we don't know that. We don't know that.
Plus,
we
know that.
Anybody from the football organization can't talk to him legally right now anyway. So, I mean, that's why that's out the window. But he is still out here observing. He's going to places, enjoying himself, I mean, he has the no trade clause to where he wants to go at the end of the day. So, I mean, you could say any place you want. He could still say no. It's all about what place he likes.
Only place that's looking good for him right now is the Browns. Other than that, I don't see where else he would go.
What do the Browns have?
They got a lot. They're going to have to trade some to get them, but they'll still be all right because they'll make up for whatever they got to give up.
They're going to have to give up a lot of their players. And
he'll make up for it. Like they not
make up his value.
They not. It's not to where like if Baker without all those players, then the team is gonna be garbage because like he can the same way he was like when the Texans was like 5-11, he still went 36 and 36 touchdowns and
I mean, but the Texans had laid it out that they want 3 firsts, 2 seconds, and a good player.
They ain't gonna get all that from nobody.
Exactly. They're not gonna get.
So they're gonna have to settle on whatever they can get.
Yeah, exactly. So here we go. Who has the best bidding hand? Who has the most spades in their hand?
Bro, I probably does not want to go to no Detroit, bro.
Who? I mean, you don't know.
He ain't going to no Detroit.
The good thing about
the ball, dog.
The good thing about Detroit, they got some of the best suburbs you can live in, bro.
That's bro, none of that. He trying to win, bro.
He urban.
Give him ownership of the company.
And it's a funny thing too, bro. Y'all can go online right now and look at the Lions schedule. Not the Lions schedule, not out, but their opponents is out.
It say home and loss, home and away.
Bro, don't say he want to win without seeing who we play next year, dog.
I might try to go to that Cowboys game
again, bro. That's what y'all.
That's what I'm saying, man. You got to lose that Detroit losing spirit, dog.
That's for y'all to do. That's not for him. That's not his responsibility, though.
Who your team? Seattle and who else, Tumba? I know you got a backup team.
I mean, I just root for like everybody. I mean, everybody like with a black quarterback or a Tom Brady, because that way, if Tom Brady keep winning, then I mean it's just him at the top, and my Russell Wilson, he ain't got to compete for like Aaron Rodgers.
Who you got win the Super Bowl? Who you got in the Super Bowl? Who you got winning it?
I do not know.
The Dallas Cowboys is gonna win it all.
Man. That's what I said, bro.
Probably the Cowboys ain't doing shit.
You know what?
I think the Cardinals gonna beat the Rams.
I don't think so, bro.
Hey, I think so. I don't think Matt Stafford on nothing right now.
Hey, did you see Matt Stafford underthrow OBJ, bro?
Yeah. They should have won that.
That shit.
Hey, you want to know it's crazy? Everybody been saying he got all this arm strength, but he been underthrowing him.
He got that back. He got a bad back. Yeah, he got a bad back. He had a bad back since he was here,
bro. Before they cut Deshaun Jackson, he underthrew him. He probably could have had another 300 yards. He probably could have been leading the league in yards.
Yeah, but the thing about
this is what you're getting fourth quarter of the year with Matthew Stafford.
But his back, bro. His back too. His back too. He underthrew OBJ by like 5-6 yards, bro, easily.
Man, that should have been a drop in the bucket pass.
Yeah, it was. That was the game right there. Because old boy from the Georgia, he put that bitch on the money yesterday. That's the type of throw Stafford supposed to be making.
Don't Cincinnati play the Raiders?
Yeah,
they play the Raiders. Yep, first game on Saturday.
I think Cincinnati gonna easily win that.
man,
I
that's
don't
trendy.
really get
Raiders
down with
gonna
Derek
beat
Carr and the
them.
Raiders.
No, they put they foot. Hey, look, I think every matchup in the first round, other than Dallas and the 49ers, is a rematch.
Bro, watch this. 49ers about to beat Dallas. 49ers about to beat Dallas.
They might
Man,
not with Jimmy Garoppolo.
Nah, bro.
It ain't happening.
I think they're gonna beat Dallas regardless.
It ain't
I ain't gonna lie.
dog.
I ain't gonna lie. I was
don't
wrong.
bet on that. I hope you don't
Look,
put
I
money
ain't
on
gonna
that.
lie. I was wrong about Michael Parsons, bro. Oh my god.
I told you he was a werewolf.
Yeah, that nigga,
Told
man,
you that.
they put him in the right position, bro. I don't know what Penn State was doing to hold that nigga back, bro, but he can cover. He can, rush the passer, helping the run. He said Walker beast, bro. We running game, pass game out of Wyoming. It's beast. I want to see what these quarterbacks about to do at this Senior Bowl. I might be watching that shit.
For sure.
Oh, you heard about the Senior Bowl too? They said the coaches is gonna be advisors, and the coordinators are gonna be they'll be hands on this year.
And Lions and the Jets are the coaches.
Yep, Rob Salah, he probably wish he would have came here, boy. He said they just fired Joe Judge too.
Well deserved. Should have been fired.
Man, them Patriot coaches don't have no social skills, bro.
Hey, how y'all feel about Brian Flores getting fired?
I was surprised.
It wasn't
I wasn't surprised,
bro. I think what's gonna happen. What may happen? They gonna hire some white coach, and usually the black coach, they get him there through the rebuilding years, and then he need one more year to get it right.
But then
they hire a white coach, and he take all the credit.
Green treatment, the Dennis
Green treatment. But the GM, my brother, they said him and the GM had a difference of philosophy.
Well, the GM been missing on a lot of high.
Come on, bro. He missed the pick we missed with Herbert.
Yeah. He been missing on a lot of high round picks, so he's trying to save his own ass. He's like, hey, yo, this coach can't coach. I'm picking because they owner. A lot of people say their owner don't be in Miami at all. Like, so
when he from here,
he coming to town.
He from here.
Yeah. That's why they say they won't go sign Jim Harbaugh either because they don't want to take him out of Michigan.
If Denver take Aaron Glenn, that's who I want to be our DC.
Denver about to they got an interview with Doug Peterson. I think they should get him.
No, they got an interview with old boy too. What's his name? The two Cowboy coordinators, Quinn and Kellen whatever his name, Kellen Moore.
Oh yeah,
take one of them niggas. Take one of them niggas, man. I love Glenn, bro.
Yeah, Glenn. Oh man, I want him to be the head, bro. But Dan,
you ain't lying. I was just thinking that.
He's a good guy, but man, I want Aaron Glenn to be the head, dog.
He said with the second pick, Detroit Lions select Oregon defensive tackle. I don't know his name. Get out of here. They ain't no nigga that high in Oregon, is it?
No, not that.
He talking about the linebacker, bro. He talking about
outside.
Yeah,
outside,
Thibodeau.
Yeah, outside linebacker.
All right, if I don't get Hamilton, I'd rather move back, bro.
Me too.
But if they take the tackle from Alabama, he got to play guard like y'all saying until they find
I want him to trade back and take Garrett Wilson. He's the most offensively.
You might have to do your Jamar Chase right then and there.
That's what you're gonna get. He's a beast. I mean,
a lot of people
Jamar Chase broke records. Let me clear the record.
Hold on, but no, I'm just talking about the draft position, number 2.
Yeah.
Was he number 3? Was he number 3? Yeah, number 3.
Yeah. Yep.
A lot of people say they like Drake London in the chat.
Oh, he's 6'5". They like the height, but I'm telling you, you want explosion. Garrett Wilson is your explosion.
He said, "Don't sleep on Devin Lloyd, the linebacker from Utah.
I love.
He inside.
Oh yeah, he is. Yup.
Yeah, like I said,
him and Barnes will be nasty. They'll be nasty.
I have to look here, man. Another thing I do, I take some of the history picks, move up back in a second if I can take the Utah.
Isn't it something about moving those compensatory picks though? Isn't it some guidelines around you trading those picks?
Oh, it probably is. Yeah, you probably right. But you got the other third round pick. That's your regular one.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
Walker, I don't see lines taking him something like the Dolphins. Yeah, the Dolphins do need Walker. That seemed like a perfect fit. Can you imagine having?
Sure. They've been needing a running back.
Can you imagine having a top receiver in the draft and Goff just overthrow them? Well, I don't think he got enough arm to overthrow nobody. It's definitely gonna be an underthrow.
Who you talking about?
Jared Goff. Jamar Jefferson so flashy. I'm still high. He just got to get healthy. That's all it was. He said, "Bro, somehow we let AG go. I'm done." Well, if he get a job with Denver, you can't stop him. Then everybody gonna want to come work for Detroit. So that 2 pick got super value. What if Philly trade for Wilson? Oh yeah, if Sierra want to be there, my goodies. My goodies. You know, I ain't gonna take no cheap shit. They ain't gonna take a loaf of bread.
They ain't really got much to give.
Who, Philly?
Yeah.
They got a whole bunch of picks. They got 3 first-round picks this year.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Remember that Carson? Carson Wentz, that Carson Wentz trade turned into a first-round pick.
Yeah.
But if they get they would have to make us pay like some of his salary, because if they don't, they're gonna have to give some of their veterans.
Yeah, that's right. He said, when will Ball play for the Pistons? He probably got to pass protocol, bro.
Yeah, he's not playing tonight. They said
he probably got to pass protocol. What up, Eric? I see you. He said I would trade back and take. Well, I don't know if Hamilton gonna be there though. Jets lost Jamal Adams too. They probably definitely gonna be looking for him.
I would love to have Hamilton and Tracy Walker, bro. That's something amazing.
What about your boy Quandre coming back?
Leave him alone.
You said Quandre?
Yeah, Leave him alone. Leave him alone.
I don't know.
Bring in Earl Thomas. What are you doing?
He ain't even been on social media in like over a year. But I don't know what we gonna do with Quandre, because the same thing happened. Earl happened to Quandre. He broke his leg, and we ain't re-signed Earl. But I don't know, because
he's undersized. He's undersized, and he has age now. Like, let's just.
Quandre like 28, 29?
In between
and he was one of the best safeties this year. So, I mean, like, Pete Carroll, he specialized with DBs.
He do safeties for sure.
So we're
so like that's why he became so good, because
I know. I mean, but so we're gonna pay him that money? No.
I don't think he's gonna get time.
That's all I'm saying. Like,
hold on. But I think
time to pay him. No, we ain't about to pay that for a safety.
I think top dollar is like 14, 15 for a safety. So he definitely gonna be around the 10 mark.
I'm just saying, man.
He ain't no 15 million nigga.
Keep Tracy Walker in the house. Get Kyle Hamilton on the rookie.
You know who they should have drafted too? They should have took that Charlie Gardner nigga from that year out of Florida that went to New Orleans, bro. I was mad when they didn't take him.
Yeah, I remember he got socked in the face by Andre Williams.
I liked him. I remember when Andre Johnson beat down Cortland Finnegan. The rest of the receivers in the division paid his fine.
Oh yeah, what?
Yeah, the rest of those
Cortland Finnegan was an asshole, bro.
I swear to God, when did he say that shit on? When did I'm an athlete or some shit like that? He did an interview a couple years ago. He said that the rest of the receivers in the division paid his fine, bro. They probably niggas on the Titans play this shit too.
Can't stand this nigga under everybody's skin.
But he's just like we supposed to have Andre Johnson, rest in peace to rest in power to Charles Rogers. We supposed to have him, but or DeMarcus Ware, and he said that Martin Mayhew when Matt Millen, when he's about to die before he got his heart transplant, he said that Martin Mayhew had talked to him and LeWan had talked him out of taking DeMarcus Ware and Andre Johnson.
He told about that though, bro. Like, Charles Rogers was better than Andre Johnson.
He was, but he said
Rogers got. See, I knew this from being in the street. He was out there looking for a pound of weed in Detroit around the time of the draft.
But he said that he knew that though. He said he knew all of that, but he said that Martin Mayhew and them talked him into it, and he also said that the rumor also was that Mayhew went to whoever was the owner, Mr. Ford, I think it was. He said that man, no, he basically went behind Matt Millen back and said, no, it wasn't me, it was him.
But that's why once Charles got that money, he didn't care. He knew he wasn't going to be broke again, or he thought. You see, he went into that not even caring. Like, what, these fools gave me 60-something million? What, man?
That first game he had was his highlight of his career. Him and
that's why his collarbone was so weak.
Yep.
Doing all that smoking, bro. No muscle to build up, nothing. Like, man. He just went the drug route, bro.
Yeah, but he said I knew that I wasn't gonna take him. I think he said Warren Johnson was his backup plan. He said Mayhew and LeWan basically came to him. I used to work in the suites when I was younger. I met LeWan. He's being there. He carried himself. But they said Jameson Williams towards ACL.
Now, there's a difference between the players that after a game have a smoke at night and chill. No, This nigga was smoking all day, bro. Like your cousins and them. Like for real. Smoking all day, dog. Hot boxing.
Hell yeah. Hey, bro, I used to smoke when I was younger, man. Them niggas used to be passing like 4 blunts. I had one good old blunt and some good shit. I didn't even smoke the whole blunt, man. I used to be down for the count.
In the car. I'm like Trey for Boys in the Hood. Like, don't let me out. Don't let me
You ain't lie. Nigga, we hot boxing Eastern Michigan one year with David Gardner. He's playing my high school and shit. Went back the next year, man. I was like, man, I said to stop fucking with that smoking shit. It made me lazy. They say you should make Tupac like crazy and shit. That's kind of like the allergic reaction to marijuana. Some people would make them niggas like think, crazy, think they
because some people
invincible.
need to relax. But when you an athlete, you don't need your muscles and your nerves to calm down. You need them to stay tight and then to protect your bones.
Yeah. But I know some niggas that when they smoked and they was high, man, them niggas was beast. I'm like, how y'all niggas do this shit? Some niggas just need to be calmed down, like you said.
Yeah.
Hell yeah,
take
man.
Ritalin. They won't. They've been diagnosed with Ritalin before anyway, so they can translate to it well.
Yep.
But Charles Rogers, you doing all that smoking, your nerves all down. Oh yeah.
Yeah, they say
pop right out.
They say because I used to take Ritalin when I was a kid. My grandma said, "Hey, give it to me," because he said, tell my mom you ain't supposed to give it to me. You just supposed to naturally wear them out. But they say the majority of people that get on Ritalin, they end up smoking cigarettes.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, that's because us young black people, we have this energy, and they don't know how to deal with it. But eventually, you grow out of it. That's what Yep. She was gonna get him on Ritalin, but she just signed him up for football and let him go.
Oh yeah, too. And then the teachers don't know how to engage black kids neither.
Exactly.
So that's why
there.
Yeah,
right.
Yep, it is. Yeah, when I left my original school, I started having black teachers. I started to kind of understand. Black teachers are not gonna just throw you out the room and suspend you like that. You know what I'm saying? I had a few teachers blow me out of my chest. You tell your mom you should do it again. You know what I'm saying? You just get beat up. Yeah, I had some real teachers, bro.
Just like you.
Yeah.
It's just how
you go home and tell mama, yeah, Mr. Jeffries hit me. My mama be like, come on, go to school, hit him again. You ain't want no none of that shit, man. You just get beat up all down the hallway, man. Remember the nuns used to paddle niggas before I went to school, bro. Like, parents now they think their kid is right, and they don't be, bro. He said both Alabama receivers tore their ACLs. Would y'all take one of them in the third round? Well, I would take a flyer on one of them.
Cat, he might just get the Eagles did Sidney Jones a couple years. He might that dude a beast. He might.
Mitchell nice too. Yo, Mitchell nice too, bro.
Somebody might be like, hey, yo, fuck that shit.
And then you got that kid from Georgia who just came back off injury too.
It was a report that the Patriots, they say they was gonna make a big move in free agency or either the draft for another receiver.
Gotta be Devontae Adams or Allen Robinson.
Adams might get tagged.
I bet you Allen Robinson go to a Chiefs on a 1-year deal. I bet you that. Watch.
Chiefs, yeah. I can see that.
1-year deal.
Yeah, he gonna be the dude on the inside, bro. They gonna play him a lot on the inside because they missing Sammy Watkins because Watkins and Kelsey used to occupy the middle of the field. You had to pick your poison. Then that freed old boy up too. He said Lions coach versus teams plus 5 wins. Oh, I read this stat over 500. He said, Swartz 0-10, Jim Caldwell 0-8, Matt Patricia 0-2, Daryl Bevel 0-2, and Dan Campbell 2-0.
That's the stupidest shit I done heard too. Like,
thank you all for believing in my boys.
I mean that's some lame ass shit, really.
Yeah, I read that.
Done went to the playoffs twice and all of that. Like y'all still nitpicking with dumb ass stats like this. Like we not picking second overall.
Yeah, you ain't lying. He said
some pale motherfucker came with that.
They said Stafford we only beat like 1 or 2 500 teams above 500 teams this year. Yeah, they said only beat like 1 or 2. He said if the Bills can't run the ball, bro. That should be the Bills' main objective next year. Find more pass rushers. Get some big ass interior guards to center and get you a running back that can run it. Because Zach Moss and Singletary's a scat back. Zach Moss ain't did the job.
Yeah, he had.
Not gonna lie. Darren Donald and Von Miller combination not been Von Miller old as hell. You know why he left the Broncos, right? Y'all know why? Because he canceled he tried to cancel their Halloween party and take their money, the team's money, the players' money. And so then they got mad at him. That's why they flipped him. So So we ended up still having a Halloween party, but when he tried to keep their money, nigga, them niggas turned on him. I just want to see Dallas lose. If Dallas lose, shit, it's good. I just don't want to see Aaron Rodgers win it. I don't care if Stafford win it. I know, fuck the record up and all that. The draft pick it is. I just don't want to see Rodgers win it, bro. They be riding Rodgers every day, bro. When he
I just don't want to see Stafford win it. Fuck
I ain't
Matthew
mad at him, bro. If he
Stafford,
winning, bro, dude,
Fuck
I ain't gonna
Matthew
be mad,
Stafford,
bro.
dog. Flat out.
I ain't gonna be mad at
How
that
about
dude,
that?
man, because the one thing about Stafford did, that nigga, that white boy will play through some pain for Detroit, bro. That white boy
That's what you're
pop his
supposed to
shoulder
do. You
back in
get
his
paid for
hockey.
that, homie. That's
He
the check.
do.
That's the
Yeah, but he
occupation.
ain't look here. He ain't good at all. But you know what, man? He earned his money in Detroit, boy. That white boy earned his money. If he win
earned
it,
his
so be
money.
it, bro. I rather see Joe Burrows or Patrick Mahomes or Kyler Murray win. I ain't gonna lie, but I don't want to see Aaron Rodgers win it, bro. I tell you that right now.
You know what I'm saying? He should have let it be. He should have let it be known so we could have drafted Justin Herbert. You get what I'm saying? He wanted to be a little buster, though. You get what fuck Matthew Stafford, cuz. Flat out.
I don't like
But he
how.
left y'all with Jared Goff.
Oh,
No,
yeah,
them
he
niggas
did look
picked
out to
Jared.
give us that godly Jared Goff.
Oh, man, them niggas picked that nigga, boy. He was really going to Charlotte, and he said he didn't want to go there.
We should have did it anyway. Should have did it anyway, and then drafted Justin Fields and Panay back to back.
Mm-hmm. He probably would have won in Charlotte though, in Carolina. He probably would have won. Hell yeah, they probably would. They got a good team. Just ain't got no quarterback. I just don't like how Dan Quinn makes the call for Marcus Parsons to drop in coverage. Micah was dropping back 90% of the time against the Cardinals. Yeah, he should have been shadowing. He should have been shadowing Kyler Murray. You know, but hey, it is what it is. Dan Quinn, he wasn't shit in the Atlanta Falcons. Flores wanted Tua to turn the ball.
You think so?
He said Tua turn the ball over. He made Brian Flores wanted Tua to turn the ball over. Gone. That's why he got fired. Yo, no, that's the funniest shit I heard all day, bro.
Turn the ball over.
Hey, bro, that shit was funny as hell. That's what they call him in Miami, bro. To turn the ball over.
That was a good one, bro.
Hey, lying, bro. I watched him in the Miami game. I thought he was heating up. They said Flores wanted Herbert, and they took Tua, and that's how the beef started. Yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, I mean, obviously, yeah.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. You good? You got the hand.
That Chris Greer dude, he been in the Miami organization for 22 years, so he got a little bit of favoritism with
Stephen Ross.
Yeah. Even though he's not as good as a football dude, obviously, he been missing on all these picks. Is the coach.
But everybody knew that Herbert, if he came out the previous year, he would have been the number 1 overall pick.
But you saw there was a part. One of the reasons Watson wanted to go to Miami was because Brian Flores is there. Now that he's not there, he took Miami off the table.
Okay.
And boy, if he would have went to Miami, they don't got no running back. They still would have been nice. They could have won about 3 or 4 more games with
But yeah, niggas like him, they like running quarterback. They make the running backs.
Yeah, Watson gonna put any division on red alert. No matter where he lands, it's a red alert to your division.
Yeah, Bill Belichick probably would have vetoed that shit. No, I'm quitting if you let this nigga come to this division. This is supposed to be a cakewalk. Brady left, and y'all give me the hard division.
For Christ's sakes.
give me their practice films every Thursday. People talking about the Houston Astros, nigga. The Patriots been doing it. Remember when Kellen Moore played for the Lions? Yeah, if he had an arm, he probably would have been our guy. He just didn't have enough arm to be in the league. Dolphins interviewing Van Joseph. Who the hell is the Van Joseph? The receiver?
No, that brother coach that used to.
Oh, the one he played for Denver. Yeah, I'm like that's Van Jefferson. My bad. First, I'm about to on Van Latham.
I mean, they got to interview brothers. They got the Mahoney.
Oh yeah, they probably be shooting brothers checks and shit. Just keep it on the low. They go 500,000. Just go to this interview. And shout out to Mike Tomlin. What is it? 11 to 12 straight seasons with above 500 record.
And he did an amazing job this year, man. No way they were supposed to make it, dog. Like bro, he's amazing, bro.
Yeah.
I mean, flat out. Give him his roses now. No way this team was supposed to make the playoffs going against Joe Burrow twice, the Ravens twice, and the Browns twice, dog.
The super duper team. The super duper Browns. In there
with a depleted roster, overaged quarterback. Like, man,
the super duper Browns, nigga. Brother Bud practice tomorrow. They said to check his conditioning for Friday against Toronto. Toronto slid up in the playoffs too now. They ain't an 8th seed, I think. They was.
It's a dog fight out east, man. Oh my God, it's a dog fight.
Cheeseburger said if Aaron Glenn leaves, you think Maggie would be a good? Like, Maggie's an offensive guy, ain't he? I think that was a joke.
Yeah, he an offense. He came from Reed.
Yeah, Mister, I don't run the ball unless you put a pistol to my head. Offense. They be
He
doing that
was
shit for
doing
real.
all right with Trubisky a little bit, but one thing Trubisky won't that great, but also Matt Nagy was shooting both of themselves in the foot. He stopped calling plays that were catered to Trubisky's skill set, like rolling them out, having to giving them the ability to run off a rollout or throw,
Yeah,
turn
because
them
that
into a
affected
pocket
Allen
passer. He
Robinson
can't.
too. Yeah, you're right. That affected Allen Robinson.
Yeah, him and Robertson had a good connection too.
Yeah.
I remember that nigga threw for like 7 touchdowns, some shit like that, man. He lit the fantasy world up. I'll be present DC if
I think he did that versus the Bucks.
yeah, it was
I think
versus
the
Bucks.
Bucks
That was
did.
before Tom got there. That's what James was throwing all them picks. That Georgia defense because
Oh
defense.
man, I feel so bad for Jameis, man. They was 5-2 before he got hurt, bro.
He said that Georgia defense because defense are I think the best defense. No, best defense I seen is the Miami defense in the 80s, bro. And that in the 2000 defenses was a problem too. Yeah, Miami still got the best defense I seen. I ain't gonna in college football.
Yeah, the
It
one
was
with
Ron
Sean Taylor and all of
Brown.
them.
Yeah, did that yeah, them too. 2002. Yeah, it's Ohio State cheated them, bro. I never forget that game, boy. Oh man, I was at my brother's crib watching that shit, man. They come on, they pony down on them raw. That's one of but Maurice Claret was he was the only athlete, him and Chris Gamble matching them boys though.
Yeah.
Maurice Claret was carrying them on his back for that championship game.
Yeah, because
Hell
had,
yeah, Maurice.
Willis McGahee. Yes.
Yep,
Willis
Chris
McGahee fucked his
Gamble.
leg
Oh
up
yeah,
that
yeah,
game.
yeah. Yep. They had a team. I don't know
Yeah,
where
it's a
Miami went
squad.
wrong at. I don't know. They backups was about to be Hall of Famers now.
Yeah.
They had Brian McKinney was a backup, the tackle. Yeah, man, they was
They
raw,
whole
man.
secondary made it to the league. They whole
Yeah, man. Yep, man. I think Holmes hit the draft. The Lions would be on the ride. Oh yeah, he just got to do what he did last year, but he got to find a star. I think he will. Amazorki was the only dark spot of this draft, but like I said before, I don't know what happened. I know he didn't play.
Oh, you say you don't like Azariki?
No, he just had a shaky year. So I like him. I don't know if it playing a 3-4 messed him up or whatever, but in the preseason he was whooping niggas' ass, but he had a back injury. So I like Anzariki though. He get penetration
going
too.
Forward. Yeah, I feel you going forward. He should be.
He the only one that really didn't really be able to flash his potential in the regular season. Everybody flashed at least. But McNeil flashed, got better down to him. Panensi was sacked Rodgers, I think it was. Rodgers got down quick. He seen Panensi. Panensi one of them guys too, man, that I like Panensi. They're gonna have to bring him back. I think his contract should be coming up soon.
Well, Pennicini. Yeah.
Yeah, Pennicini, my bad. Yeah, I like
he's
Pennicini.
a big Samoan, ain't he?
Yeah, he fast too, bro.
Yeah,
he fast. Stafford only beat like 200 teams this season. Yeah, it was the Bucks and the Cardinals.
He
I want to see Rodgers make the NFC Cheeseburgers. I want to see Rodgers make the Aaron Rodgers make the NFC Championship game and lose again. Man, when they lost by Seattle, when they lost to Seattle, when they had a 10-point lead with like 10 minutes left, bro, whatever, 2 minutes left, and 3 minutes left, I knew something was wrong with him in championship games. He wouldn't have been. Look, he wouldn't have made the Super Bowl had Jay Cutler got off that damn bike when he barely beat Caleb Haney. Y'all remember that shit? Oh yeah, he barely beat Caleb Haney, bro. But I ain't gonna lie. I don't really got a problem with Rodgers, just the media. But I won money through that whole playoff run. Eagles, Atlanta, Bears, and Steelers. I ate off the Steelers Super Bowl, boy. Aaron Rodgers had me eating like steak and shrimp, calamari, prawn, all that type stuff. I ate good off that one. He is, bro. But hey, bro, I wasn't that bad.
I mean, it's even documented in articles that his own family don't even like him.
Yeah, how you beefing with your own mama?
Yeah, asshole, man.
Yeah, he beef with his own mama, bro. You know, he let Danica Patrick go.
In Hollywood Hills with actors and snort coke. That's where he wants to go this offseason.
Allegedly.
But somewhere that way.
He let Danica Patrick go. She got a black girl ass on her, boy. I don't know what he was thinking. She said he was self-centered though. He said end of the season ratings for both Holmes and Dan Campbell. What would you grade them? I'll get Holmes a B. I'll get Dan Campbell.
Every draft pick was an A.
Well, I'm gonna tell you why I get you.
Craig Reynolds? Not even a draft pick.
Hold on, I'll tell you this, bro. I'll give him a B because Jared Goff. Without Jared Goff, I'd probably give him an A.
You got to give him an A because all the people that got hurt in the secondary and these no-name niggas came in balling.
Yeah, B plus, and I give Dan Campbell a B plus.
I give Dan Campbell a B. Just a B.
I think the way
give him an A for that shit.
I think the way he fought, the way them players kept fighting for him, bro. I think that said a lot. But that's what he was brought here for, to alleviate the pain from for that Matt Patricia left.
Yeah, get a more relatable guy.
Yeah. That's why Patriot coaches don't succeed because they don't know how to socialize, bro. Like Gerard Mayo will probably be the most successful one because he was in the locker room before. But them boys don't know how to socialize. What's my man's that flaked out in Denver? McDaniels. He didn't know how to socialize.
They keep giving him shots.
Yeah, he got good offensive mind. He just don't know how to socialize, bro. Matt Patricia didn't tell Darius State stop sucking another man. Boy, man, I'm like, hey, man. It was a nice season. I've been beating on his man, please. I stumped that white boy clean out.
He basically told him get off his dick.
No, he said stop sucking this shit. That's what he said. There's a difference. Now, if you say, oh, get off his shit, bet. All right, I feel you, coach. I still don't agree. But sucking this shit, I'd have just say, hey, man, here go my cleats, man. Remember my man from Friday Night Lights? Junebug. Show team now. Play these show cleats right now, baby. Make sure I've been beating on his ass. Man, some people just deserve an ass whooping, bro. He deserved one for that. Now, it's a difference between sucking and get off somebody's shit. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd have been beating on Matt. I'd have been, boy, man. He got the right one. He got the right one because he wouldn't have said that shit to Spreewell. Spreewell would have caught a case in that locker room. So imagine the shit they do cover up in the locker rooms that go on. Because Darrell Davis put them hands on Human Douglas and they try to say, Skip Bayless said he ducked Jason Witten. Nah, boy, T.O. would have beat the dog Jimmy Deans out of Jason Witten ass. Yeah, he beat the crap out of Hugh Douglas.
Yeah, they be fighting that camp. Like
they do.
Motherfucker, dog. Like,
they fight all year. Yeah, he said Stafford will cost the Rams.
What was his name? Kyle Vandenbosch knocked some motherfucker out.
Oh, yeah, that nigga, look, you debate Vandenbosch.
That was a badass motherfucker.
He came here and changed the culture instantly. He was
like a biker type of bad.
Yeah, he was like some Sons of Anarchy type shit.
Yeah, straight up, dog. He didn't even hold my man up. They say he just flat out rocked that motherfucker and knocked him out. At the training where the fans come to, he didn't give a fuck. He just rocked him. Yeah. And it was a big brother that worked the offensive line. He knocked out too. I forgot, dog. That nigga wasn't playing, bro.
Yeah, you could tell you could tell he one of them white boys, you know, one of them Waco, Texas white boys.
Yeah, and it was a shame that we got him late. We got him late too.
But he brought some leadership in that shit too. Yeah, he from Iowa. Yeah, I remember my boy caught a case in Iowa, had to go to jail. Herbert's a beast with charge, but his receivers got the most. That's crazy because Keenan Allen dropped a third down pass too.
Yeah, Keenan Allen, that's one of my favorites, nigga. He dropped the pass with his route running. Yeah, that's what you want.
Oh, his high school numbers. He was talking to Mark Ingram and Cam Jordan got a podcast. And they started naming his high school numbers out, bruh. That nigga had Derrick Henry type numbers. We could have had.
I remember he was clowning the other year, like, okay, I got a 94. What receiver rated higher than me? As soon as they said somebody, he said, I'm better than him. Like, dog, it was funny, bro. That nigga hilarious, bro.
Yeah, he was talking about his game in PC. He said he paid like $10,000 for his game in PC or some shit. Yeah, he was talking about all types. Mark Ingram and Cam Jordan, they got a good podcast. It's on the damn man. What's Mark Ingram? We just put it in YouTube to come up. They shit funny as hell, bro. They had Nick Saban on there, bro. They had Nick Saban on there cracking up, bro. Cam Jordan kept saying he alluded to him paying people to go to Alabama.
Yeah, Cam, that's my boy, dog.
He talking shit. He said, well, I want the Steelers to win it all so Big Mike and Ben can get their respect. Oh, yeah, you always go for the black quarterback than the black coach. I learned that from Tom Joyner. I'm like, Tom, you look white, nigga. Shit, you talk all this black shit. Tom.
Bears under. Yeah, for real. You ain't lying.
He used to beg Prince to do his old songs, and Prince said, I'm not a slave to those songs. He said, man, they don't need boys used to you coming on this boat. Nobody know this other shit you got. Bears under Matt Nagy had a good defense. Oh, that was whoever their defense coordinator is. Rodgers wants to go to California. Ain't no place for him there. Let's say Trey area all the way to Green Bay. Trey probably ain't gonna go. He was in North Dakota though. He born from Minnesota. He said stop sucking his shit. Yeah, he did, bro. Like, bro, I'd have been like, hey man, it was a nice season. Probably gonna be gone for like I'm about to do some Ryan Artest shit. Gotta be, man. The white boys like that. They come from that area. They come from New England area, man. Like Marky Mark, y'all boy Marky Mark throwing rocks at black second graders and shit, man. Yeah, like boy, you know, you go to Boston. My dad used to live up there. They still segregated.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Hell yeah,
I mean, anywhere where people outnumber, that's where the masses think they hard and gonna act like that. Out west, you got Mexicans that act like that because they outnumber.
Yeah, well, the
But out here,
Mexicans,
you get out here Southwest, bro. You don't feel
yeah, but the Mexicans in
You feel
Southern
me?
Cal. Yeah, the Mexicans in Southern California, they the worst though. They said the rest of the world they kind of get along, but he said in Southern California, they say the tension
boundary.
between. Yeah, they said it's dangerous, bro. My boy said he had stopped in East LA for some directions. And the dude said, "You're not supposed to be here, Holmes. You know, I can go right here, this, but they kill you and shoot you." He said, "I turned around so quick." I said, "I bet that's where Oscar De La Hoya from, hella racist area. Zebo would have beat his ass too." Oh, Zebo got caught with keys in the trunk, boy. I know Zebo. Yeah, well, he somebody had it. So somebody was driving his car registered to him, and you know. But yeah, Zebo, another dude.
He's his lawyer. Fuck that. Who he got as a lawyer?
The person was driving his car, but the car was registered to him. But they used to abuse Blake Griffin, bro. Him and Mark Gasol used to double team Blake Griffin. That's what Blake Griffin got the stereotype that he was soft. It ain't no stereotype. It was true at the time. Yeah, Mark Gasol in the grindhouse. He used to abuse him. But yeah, I'm about to get off here, man. Appreciate it, B, for coming on. When Bowler play, I'm talking some Bowler and some Pistons, man. Appreciate it, Tony. Peace. Yeah.